Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for My Hero Academia, episode 25. This is my rewatch series. If you want to know how my rewatch series works and you don't know by now, check out the first episode of the first season. I do a big explanation there on how it all works. And also, I'm watching it in subtitled, not dubbed, but this is full length, so you guys need to get your own footage. And if you wanted to, you could probably watch it in dubbed. Just know that I'm watching it in subbed in case you wonder why some of the lines that I read back occasionally, saying that I like them, sound different than the ones you hear. So yeah, that's that. Also, a little change with my setup you might know, although it doesn't change anything for you guys. I just figured I'd mention it. Is suddenly it's this over here. There's that air conditioner up there. It finally got warm enough to the point where I had a hard time sleeping through the night, even with my fan on, windows open, door open, everything, like all the ways I have to cool off my room without the air conditioner. And finally, I had a hard time sleeping through the night, so I woke up and I threw it in. So, yeah, that's going to be like that from now on, unfortunately. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but yeah, oh well. I'm going to try not to run it because of how loud it is. So if it's a really hot day this summer, I'll probably run it a lot right before I record, and then turn it off and record. So that way, by the time I'm done recording, it'll probably be like starting to get warm again, you know? Anyway, that's enough of that. Sorry about talking about that for so long. Last episode we had Ia's brother Tensei get attacked by Stain, and we also burned through a bunch of the fights. And I don't know if I remember correctly or not, but I think this might be the finale episode for the for this tournament. I almost said Grand Magic Games. That's from Fairy Tail. I've been recording a lot of Fairy Tail recently. Shoot, what's it called? Sports Festival. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're almost done with that, which is pretty cool. Burn through this super quick in a week. I'll talk more during the intro, but let's just get into the episode, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, we get some Bakugo recap a little bit. Cool. So, since this is a recap and then probably right into the intro, I'm gonna talk a little bit. I've watched. If I feel a little out of it for these last two episodes, I'm gonna try my best not to be. But it's because I've watched so much My Hero this week because I'm trying to get ahead. I mentioned it in some of my other videos. I have some stuff I want to do next week that I need the time off for. So I'm recording ahead of time all in 1 week. And so basically I've watched 8 episodes in the past like 3 days, and for it being a rewatch, watching 8 episodes is a little rough for me. Although I won't lie, other shows I have rewatched a lot more in a lot less time. But I think also recording and trying to talk so much and everything really takes it out of me. So that's kind of why 8 episodes feels like a lot to me, you know? But yeah, today is Wednesday. I actually just released 19 through 22. And I had watched those. I watched all 4 of those on Monday, and then Tuesday I watched 2 more. I watched 23 and 24, and now today, Wednesday, I'm watching 25 and 26. So yeah. And then I still gotta edit 2 videos after this, and then tomorrow night I gotta record and edit 2 more videos. That's for different shows, though. It's been a lot of work, but I'm gonna enjoy being ahead, so then I can have kind of like a week off as like a vacation. Yet I'm still uploading the same content as I did before, in a sense. Alrighty. It's also I was talking about during the intro in case anybody like happened to skip through it and then sync. If I might not be all here for this episode, but also this episode, I just watched the normies react to it like a couple days ago too. So at least the 10-minute highlights they show, I've seen just the other day, which I probably shouldn't have done, but now I'm ahead of them, so that won't be a problem anymore. So that's good. I'm glad I passed them up and everything. Freaking Bakugo walking in the wrong room, and then gets irritated. Freaking Bakugo. It's funny because like when you get to like the heart of what Bakugo's doing, he's like crazy, but at the same time, he definitely like he's doing it because he wants to get recognized, you know? Like obviously he's not doing it in a way that we all super respect, but no. He just doesn't want to be outclassed by his friend. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. They just don't express it as much as Bakugo does. Like if you see one of your childhood friends like get rich and you've been, with them most of your life and you do like similar stuff, but that one like he gets rich and you don't, I feel like you'd have like a little bit of resentment. You just wouldn't be so vocal about it like Bakugo is. Anyway, God, his face. Everyone's watching the final. I just realized I never noticed that before. The song says like I want to be a fucking superstar or something like that, and they bleep out the F bomb in it. I wonder if they did that for the um I wonder if they did that for this episode or for like when they use this music, or did they do that for that song? Is that just how that song is written? Not as big as the last one, but still a lot of ice. So insane. Freaking like a T-Rex. It would have been so funny if they had like the little cup with the little rings going through it, like they do in a lot of dinosaur movies, or any movie that like something big is coming. That's such a good move. Oh, I love seeing Bakugo fight, honestly. Like, the stakes when Midoriya fights by hurting himself is very crazy, seeing him hurt himself so much. But watching Bakugo in his moves is just so awesome from, like, a choreography and, like, just seeing how good he really is kind of move. God damn it, Endeavor. I wonder, do you guys think, Todoroki would have did it if Endeavor didn't yell out, or did he not hear him and they just did that for dramatic effect and he's decided not to use it? I don't know. Yep, it's very true. Not Todoroki. Bakugo's very smart, regardless of his attitude. Yeah. Man. It's very powerful when you, like, when you try to be in Bakugo's shoes. It really, like, what he says is pretty powerful, especially for, Bakugo. Oh, Midoriya. I like, I think Blind Wave, if I remember correctly, it was Blind Wave at this part when Midoriya shouts out, they considered him to be like a bard class from D&D. Oh, that fire looks so cool. But I really like that, like, that call out, like, referring to him as a bard just because he inspires people by, shouting out to them. Bakugo's move is so cool, too. Uh, and he put it out. Such a big move, goddamn. As you guys probably can tell, I have so much respect for Bakugo. Man, I really like seeing this again. I really liked the way it turned out the first time because it's like really no one won this tournament. Bakugo didn't get to fight Todoroki at full power and became first place and he didn't really want to. Todoroki couldn't fully find himself and win over Bakugo, and then Midoriya was trying to save Todoroki and didn't really win over any of them. So, like, really, effectively, none of them came out ahead in this tournament. But if we get to see the second year one from them, that would be so cool. Because the characters would be a lot different than they are now, you know? Yeah. Poor Bakugo. And it's funny, I'm saying poor Bakugo, and Bakugo's the winner here. And I still feel that way, even after they just announced him as the winner. Man, halfway already, damn. Going pretty quick. So many fireworks. Do you guys think that floor that they're being lifted up on is mechanical? Or is that, uh, Cementos using his quirk? Like maybe under the stage or something to lift it? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. To be honest, I completely forgot or I didn't notice when I first watched through this that Edith was tied for third. I didn't realize it. And then, like, recently when I noticed it when I recently watched the reaction of normies that I figured that out. But I might have just forgotten too. Like maybe I did know at the time. It's been a long time since I watched this. Yeah. Poor Tensei. Yeah. All Might. Talking at the same time. Yep. Although what they don't know about All Might is he's not the best teacher. He's a great person, and I love this moment here, but he's also, you know, kind of like what we hear later on in the show. He's not the best teacher. Yeah. Man, Todoroki's story is so good. Yeah. For Bakugo. uh. I also noticed you can see where the straps that he has around him are like chains or whatever they are connected to the concrete. I'm pretty sure Cementos made that part at least. I don't know if he's the one that raised the stage though. And I love that. Think of it as a wound that you won't forget. Because that goes with the whole thing, like I was saying, how like really none of them were winners for like the three people who wanted to be top. You know, well, I guess everyone in the class wanted to be top, but between like Midoriya, Todoroki, and Bakugo. It's like creepy shot of Shigaraki's eye. Friggin' All Might. Oh man. Hmm. They get a nice day off. Midoriya's ominous thoughts. That's something for Ida to be running in the halls, you know? Not to, like, make light of his situation, but he's always, like, against that kind of thing in the school and stuff. But yeah, this kind of thing. Oh, man, poor Tensei. Mm, damn. Never gets easier, even seeing it several times. Yeah. His sister. I've always wondered if she has a little bit of firepower, or if she's just ice and just has a little bit of his hair spread out within. Or she might not have a quirk at all, just because the hair got passed down doesn't mean the quirk did, you know? She could be quirkless. Little kid talking like that reminded me of Midoriya when he was younger. Yeah. Ah, not Bakugo. Shit, fucked. Todoroki. Sorry about that. I like how shocked the nurses are, like they don't expect someone to visit, or they don't expect him to visit. I wonder which one it is. I wonder if like none of the kids visit, or if it's just him and that's why they're so shocked. It's gotta be it's gonna give you so much anxiety to walk in that room like that, especially like with the eyes that he remembers of her. And just hoping when she turns around she doesn't look at him with those same eyes. It's actually so sad, like thinking about this scene from her point of view, she looks so she almost looks a little more peaceful, but at the same time she looks sad. And that the fact that she didn't even turn around when someone walked in the room, like it's just human instinct to turn around when someone walks in the room. That just goes to show that she doesn't expect anybody to come and help her, you know? Like anybody, like her family might not even visit, like I was saying, because she didn't even turn around at all, you know? Like, she probably just assumed it was a nurse here to do something to take care of her, in a way, you know? Or, like, mention something, and then, you know, until he says mom, and then she turns around. I just really bummed myself out, like, thinking about it that way. I never really put that connection together. I just figured they did that to like hide her eyes for as long as possible to make the scene more tense, but oh man, thinking about it that way just really depressed me out, man. I actually think there's an after credit scene. It's the one I saw it with the normies. They freaking like almost had a heart attack. I mentioned them a lot this episode. My bad. Yeah. That'd be so freaky if you lived alone and the door was unlocked. So the eye thing is so weird. Such good parents. Aww. 7 times is the amount of times that she lost consciousness. I like how he's shaking so much his cup of water's moving. Well, I don't like that he's shaking that much just because he's hurt, but I like how they just so briefly, like, cover up the fact that he is a quirk to her. Like, it's almost like they threw it in just to be like, alright, we'll throw something random in here to lead his mom off the trail and make you guys happy. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Frickin' Bakugo. Damn germs! And then the mom. Oh, I love that shit. Alright. That is the end of the episode, guys. That was a good finale for a really good pacing for the end of the sports festival and everything. This was definitely one of my more favorite arcs that I've seen in the show. Mostly because I love tournament kind of stuff, but also just the fight between Midoriya and Todoroki. I think is one of the best things this show has done, even up to like where I left off, like halfway into season 3. But I don't know. Animation wise, I actually might take that back. Animation wise, I think it's one of the best. But for emotional feels during a fight, I think I don't want to say too much about the future, but season 3, episode 4 for me, I think it was episode 4, was a million percent better than this episode. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here and move on to watching the next episode, and then I get like a week and a half off of watching My Hero, which I don't mean to sound like happy about that, but I think I need a little bit of a break after binging, 8 recordings of episodes in a few days. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're enjoying my content, and you can see whenever I release some new stuff and all that. And eventually, this will turn into reactions, so I can finish up where I left off, which is because I started. Oh well, I was watching My Hero as it released before I started doing reactions, and then around episode wherever the filler one was advertising about the movie is the last one I saw. And that's where I started doing my reactions, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to watch anymore, because I'm going to want to do reactions to it eventually. But I never knew how I wanted to do it, so I waited until all this time, and then I figured I'd do these rewatch series and give that a shot. But yeah. Anyway, make sure you check out my other reactions, so you can see, how my reactions normally go and all that. If there's any shows that I've seen that you like. If you have any shows you want me to watch, you can check out my anime list down in the description. Make sure that I haven't seen it yet, and then you can, if I haven't seen it, you can recommend it in the comments, and I will add it to the plan to watch on that list, and I will eventually get to it. I also plan on doing the movie or movies. I'm not sure if there's 2 for My Hero yet, or if there's only 1, but I definitely plan on watching those, and it'll be the same full-length format, and it'll be free for everyone. And I've never seen them before, so that'll be completely new reaction stuff. You'll be able to watch me watch the full movie and everything. And I'll probably get to that once I finish season 3. Once I start doing the reactions for season 3 and everything, and finish that up, and then I'll watch the movies, and then I don't know when season 4 starts, or if it already did, or whatnot. But we'll watch season 4 probably as soon as it releases. But yeah. Also, you can check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. Very much appreciated. Any support I can get can help me grow the channel, whether it be, you know, making things better quality and all that, or just, helping me do more slots, and basically do more shows. Like right now I have 4 show slots that I do, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I could end up doing more and possibly multiple episodes a day if I ever, can do this as kind of like a full-time sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.